What's up, folks? What's up? Holy shit. Season 6, Episode 8 was a theory killer. I tell you what, they killed so many theories in that episode. They killed the Arya theories, plural. They killed all the Arya theories. They killed the CleganeBowl theory. They killed the Lady Stoneheart theory. It was a theorist fan theory nightmare. It just killed all of those theories. I think there is one long running theory that's been going on for a few years. After last night's episode, I think it just moved up one step closer to really becoming a reality. That theory is the Mad Queen Mother theory or the Mad Queen theory. So if you have not seen Season 6, Episode 8 of Game of Thrones titled No One, or if you live under a rock and have not seen any of the previous episodes, please go ahead and leave now because there will be spoilers. A lot of spoilers from previous seasons and from previous episodes also. So go ahead and leave the channel. So this theory has been going on for years, and basically the meat and potatoes of the theory is suggest that Cersei will burn down King's Landing or part of King's Landing with caches of wildfire that are still hidden under the city from the previous Mad King. So why do we think this? Why do we think that Cersei will burn it down now, all of a sudden? In this episode, Tommen basically cancels the trial by combat, hence the CleganeBowl. He killed that theory.
Furthermore, after much prayer and reflection, the Crown has decided that from this day forward, trial by combat will be forbidden throughout the Seven Kingdoms. The tradition is a brutish one, a scheme devised by corrupt rulers in order to avoid true judgment from the gods. Cersei Lannister and Loras Tyrell will stand trial before 7 septons as it was in the earliest days of the faith.
But he cancels the trial by combat and listens to the fate. She had the Frankenstein mountain ready to fight for her. So he totally, got persuaded and he canceled that. So now his mother is going to have to face a set. She can't even get to the king because she's kept locked away in her little area. Tommen is brainwashed by the High Sparrow, and it basically negates Cersei's plan to get freedom, to become free. After that scene, she's there talking to Qyburn. So Qyburn says, that old rumor you told me about, my little birds investigated. And Cersei says, and is it just a rumor or something more? And he says, oh, it's much more. It's not just a rumor, it's much more than a rumor. Basically, what I believe the little birds found, they were tasked to investigate the hidden caches of wildfire, and now they've found out that the wildfire is under certain parts of the city. Another point made in this episode was when Jaime Lannister had a conversation with Edmure when they were outside of the Blackfish Castle. Edmure was tied up to the pole, and Jaime is, talking about Cat Stark and Cersei and about how fierce they are. And he tells them that they'll start war for them. They'll start wars, and basically he said they'll burn cities to the ground. Burn the cities to ashes. So that also is hinting that, that's how much love that Cersei and Cat had for their children, that they're... Now let's jump back, way back. The little birds have found some wildfire. Maybe we know that there is wildfire beneath the city. In a couple of, maybe like a season or two ago, Jaime has got his hand chopped off. He's in a hot tub with Brienne, and he's, feeling down on himself. He tells her the story about the Kingslayer, how he got the name Kingslayer.
So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city. Beneath the Sept of Baelor, and the slums of Fleet Bottom, under houses, stables, taverns, even beneath the Red King himself.
He basically said that there was wildfire hidden all over the city. Beneath the Sept of Baelor, where the fanatics live now, the slums of Flea Bottom, houses, stables, taverns. even beneath the Red Keep itself. And I quote. So Cersei finds out all of this. She knows that there's wildfire under these areas. To me, she's obsessed with this. She loves her children so much that she always throws out that I will burn the cities to the ground. Let's go back again. Season 5, Episode 7. I would do anything for you, anything to keep you from harm. I would burn cities to the ground. That is all that matters, you and your sister. That was Season 5, Episode 7. Season 5, Episode 2, I will burn the cities to the ground if they touch her, referring to Myrcella. In Season 4, Episode 10, you want to steal my boy, my last boy. Margaery will dig her claws in, and you will dig your claws in, and you will fight over him until you rip him apart. I will burn our house to the ground before I let that happen. Looking back on all these episodes, she's hinting to this. She's saying she's gonna burn, she's gonna burn it down. Cersei now is feeling cornered. She's got nobody. Her father is dead. Her daughter is dead. Her son Joffrey is dead. Her brother Jaime is sent off to, take over the castle, the Blackfish, and deal with the Blackfish. Her other brother that she hates, Tyrion, gone across the sea. She's locked up in the castle by herself. She can't even get to her son and talk to her son because he's brainwashed and they're keeping him away from her. She had the Tyrells and the Queen of Thorns, but now she's had a change of heart, and she's going to leave. And in a conversation between the Queen of Thorns and Cersei's,
I'm leaving this wretched city as fast as I can before that shoeless zealot throws me into one of his cells. If you're half as bright as you think you are, you'll find a way out of here too.
Never. I'll never leave my son.
What'll you do then? You have no support? Not anymore. Your brother's gone. The High Sparrow saw to that. The rest of your family have abandoned you. The people despise you. You're surrounded by enemies, thousands of them. You're going to kill them all by yourself? You've lost, Cersei. It's the only joy I could find in all this misery.
The Queen of Thorns probably put this in her head. That thing that she said right there at the end. Are you going to kill them all by yourself? And now Cersei's like, oh, you damn right I am. I'm going to burn this place to the ground. Another thing that proves that this theory may be correct is Bran's visions that he's been having. He had a quick vision of a dragon flying over King's Landing, it looked like. You could see a shadow. And it looked to appear that King's Landing, part of the area sporadically all over, is on fire. You can see smoke flying up. Also in these visions, you can see a couple of men pouring wildfire in a little underground tunnel. You see the Mad King, you see Jaime stabbing him or whatever. And then you see it explode. You see the wildfire explode down the tunnel. Bran had these visions and everybody thought that, oh, this is things that has happened in the past with the Mad King Aerys. But Jaime stopped all of that explosions and everything from happening. So if that did not happen in the past, which, the past is already written in ink, it's, set in stone, how could that happen if Jaime stopped it? What I am thinking is that Bran is having a flash forward instead of a flashback. He's having a vision of something that's going to happen in the near future. Wildfire, burning. Now, you also see Daenerys' vision in Season 2, Episode 10, I think it is, where she's in the House of Undying, and all of a sudden she's walking in the throne room, and the throne room is kind of wide open, it's kind of dark, it's destroyed, it's charred up, it looks burned. And if you look on the ground, everywhere it looks like there's snow, and people would think that, oh, maybe the White Walkers made it all the way down there. They destroyed everything, and now the winter is here. The winter has come. The snow could also signify that, it's possibly going to be Jon Snow on the throne. But what I think is that, maybe that's not even snow. Maybe it was burnt up, and that is ash falling to the ground, and that's ash everywhere. Maybe not, though. But the vision there is showing a destroyed throne room, burned wide open to the elements, and that is what we're focusing on there. Say Cersei does burn King's Landing, or she does burn part of it. Who will stop her? Tyrion? Jaime? Who? Remember back to season 5, episode 1, Cersei's a young girl and she goes to see the fortune teller, psychic Maggie the Frog. And Maggie the Frog, you know, whatever, gives her 3 questions. In the book it was 4, but 3 questions. And she says, you know, Queen you shall be until there comes another, younger and more beautiful, to cast you down and take all that you hold dear. King will have 20 children, but you shall have 3. Gold shall be their crowns, and gold their shrouds. It's one part they cut out of the show says, and when your tears have drowned you, the Valancourt shall wrap his hands about your pale white throat and choke the life from you. Valancourt in High Valyrian means little brother. And that is the reason why, you know, Cersei hates Tyrion, because you automatically think Tyrion is the younger brother. But let's not forget about Jaime. They are twins, but Jaime is technically younger than Cersei's. You know, Cersei came out first. He came out holding on to Cersei's ankle. So what if she's burning down King's Landing and Jaime gets there and he sees all this, and now he's put in the same exact situation that he was put in with the Mad King, where he has to either stop Cersei's, the person that he loves and cares about the most at this time, or let everybody burn. And I believe that Jaime will be the one to kill her and stop her. Will he kill Cersei and feel just terrible and die with her by being burned or kill himself? Or will he kill her and then all of a sudden do the right thing and try to chase Brienne? We do not know, and we're going to have to wait for the show's adaptation for this. In the book, he was in love with Brienne, I guess. But this is my theory. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like, you know, like and subscribe. Hit that little red button there in the bottom right of your screen. Thanks for watching. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. We'll try to get more of these videos out. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week, maybe with the Battle of the Bastards in the Snow Bowl. Alright, take it easy, guys.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.